Huge shout out goes out to our current channel members. If you're interested in gaining a channel membership, then feel free to head over to my channel profile and click the join button. Also, we do have a Ninjago Discord server. It's a great way to communicate with myself and many others. For more details on that, click the very first link at the very top of the description of this video. So hello there everybody, and welcome back on into the channel for, honestly, a little bit of a rant. Hate to be negative, but it really is just that time this time, I'm afraid. I know it's been a little bit of a while since I've gone off on a Lego tangent rant, but I just thought that it was time. I'm not just doing it for the sake of it. Seriously, this is something that has come up recently that I've seen from a few Ninjago fans over on Twitter that live in different parts of Europe, and I just figured that I should desperately make a video covering this. And to be honest, I can't fully remember, but I believe I've already made some form of video covering this, like in early June, back after the 1st of June, I can guarantee that. I'm not too sure though, I would definitely have to go and check. At the very least though, I have definitely made some tweets about it over on Twitter if you guys follow me there. If not, the link is in my channel description, of course, shameless plug. But yes, I'm just going to have to rewind some things so that you guys can get the full gist of what it is I'm talking about. So, sometime in May, I believe it was, right? There was a time in May when this whole, thing dropped, right, over on LEGO's website, a different part of their website for the Ninjago section, I believe it was. And essentially, it was a countdown to the release of Ninjago Dragons Rising. Now this wasn't just for any specific country, this was like modified depending on where you live. So if you were in, I don't know, the UK, for example, it would say 20-something days, depending on where you are. And if you lived in a different part of Europe, it would say either a higher or lower amount of days. So again, it was all completely personalised from country to country, depending on where it was you lived. And it was a good system, and people were counting down the days until finally they would have Ninjago released in their country on Netflix or whatever other sort of platform it was. But once we got to like the 1st of June, the 4th of June, I believe there was also like the 6th of June, the 10th for different parts of the world. Again, this is all completely different depending on where it is you live in the world. But once those days were reached, some countries, like America for example, actually got Ninjago released onto their Netflix page. And for me being in the UK, to be honest, it didn't happen on the 1st of June, and people were left in the dark. But this video isn't just about me, because believe it or not, a few days later, I think it was, maybe even on the day, Ninjago Dragons Rising was released, but it wasn't on Netflix. It was on a really, like, unannounced website, app, and that is the ITVX app, I believe it was. If you guys are in the UK, you will be familiar with what ITV is. It is like one of the main TV channels here in the UK again. And it was released onto their app that you can download. I'm not sure if you can do that anywhere in the world, because you do need a UK postcode, so you would just have to double check that, but again, I cannot confirm or deny that. But that's besides the point, because we have people in the places such as Germany and also Italy, like, confirmed, that unfortunately still do not have Ninjago Dragons Rising released, despite the fact that the countdown that they received in, like, May, as I was talking about towards the beginning of today's video, you know, that countdown has actually already finished, but still, they are left entirely in the dark with regards to all of this. So for them, it will say, you know, that the countdown's finished, you know, 0 days left to wait. But alas, still no Ninjago Dragons Rising. And to be honest, I think this is an absolutely stupid system. It's one thing to just, like, have a countdown that just doesn't work, but like, I just don't know, I feel like they just shouldn't have even had the countdown there in the first place if it wasn't going to release in that part of the country at that given time. It just makes absolutely no sense to even have it there. At the very least, don't lie to these people and just don't give them the countdown straight up, because then they wouldn't be having something to get excited for. But this really, really sucks for people, again, that live in different parts of Europe. For the sake of today's video, I only know of people in Germany and Italy that do not have Ninjago Dragons Rising released over there, so I'm going to probably assume that a lot of Europe also has the same issue. The UK almost had it, but then it was released in some sort of app. Again, really unannounced, and it was still a stupid way of doing it. I wish it would have been released onto Netflix, but still, it is a little bit better than nothing. It's better than what people of Italy, for example, are dealing with, and there's still no sign of it releasing anytime soon. And it's just such an annoying shame, because this countdown, you know, it filled me with so much hope to begin with, because I thought this was finally going to be the beginning of something new, but no, it just wasn't the beginning of anything new, and it was just some sort of like pointless exercise for a lot of countries. There was no need to do it if it wasn't truly going to release. So yeah, it's definitely very, very irritating, but again, this is Lego we're talking about, so I suppose you do just have to kind of deal with it. But yeah, it's very annoying, but that is basically going to cover it for today's video, to be honest with you. But yeah, rant over. Hope you guys did enjoy today's video, and although it was negative, I hope you can understand where it is I'm actually coming from with this whole topic. But again, with all of this being said, that is going to cover it from me here, so I hope you guys did all enjoy it. Feel free to leave any of your own thoughts on all of this down below in the comments though. I would love to hear your own thoughts regarding this. If you did enjoy today's video, please do leave a like on it, subscribe to the Overlord X channel for more, and hit that notification bell so that you behind the screen there, yes, you that I'm looking right at you, can keep up to date on all things Ninjago here on the channel. And with all of this being said, I will catch you all soon for a new one. Goodbye, everybody. Catch you all very soon.